Good afternoon, guys. Today we are going to talk about defining philosophy by Dr. Rob Young. He is a psychologist and he has given us the theory of brainstorming. Brainstorming theory has been very popular, proliferated, and in every college, university in the Western countries, this philosophy has been very prevalent. Philosophy is known as brainstorming. Brainstorming means when a person is actually trying to find out the solution of his or her dilemmas, the problems, the vexing problems, or politicians are getting together and discuss about some kind of national problems and they cannot find the solution, then they have to go on and on and on, actually give lots of pressure to their brain, lots of pressure to different kind of ideas creation, different kind of creativity, different kinds of thoughts, different kind of solution come to mind. That kind of thinking, that kind of solution, that kind of brainstorming or battle of brain. Battle of brain is known as brainstorming. And most of the problems are resolved. Most of the problems are tackled and chalked out by brainstorming in colleges, universities, in think tank, in the national level, international level, in the UNO and everywhere else. Those head honchos, those fat cat, those superior positioned people are going to get together and they're going to sit down and try to resolve the problem by brainstorming. They're going to go very deep into the problem. They're going to actually try to find out every single nitty-gritty thing of the problem. They go to the source of the problem. They are going to turn the problem around. They are going to peep into every nitty-gritty aspect of the problem and try to find out where the solution lies, and they are going to extract the solution very hard way by brainstorming. And Dr. Young has emphasized that those people who go for brainstorming find their solution of their most vexing problem. Problem does not exist. Problem does not exist, only we don't have a solution. As long as we don't have a solution, problem exists and hover around us. As soon as we have a solution, no problem is actually permanent or perennial or perpetual problem. So problem does not exist at all. According to him, only the problem is the solution does not exist. If we have a solution, there is no problem. And there is no solution, then there is nothing but problem. He has actually given the title, Four-Tier Approach to Brainstorming. He has actually given us 4 characteristics to brainstorming. What are the 4 parameters? What are the 4 elements of brainstorming? So point number 1, or the parameter or tier 1 is training. First of all, those people who are trained about this kind of brainstorming, they are going to take their students, put them in the group of 4. They are going to give them a subject or we can say a vexing problem, very naughty, thorny problem, and then they are going to encourage them to discuss about it in detail. Discuss until they find the solution, and there is no more solution to find, that they are going to write down the solution, all 4 of them, and all the groups of 4. This group, we can say the quad of 4, quad group. Quad group is going to find out the solution, and these solutions are submitted to their supervisor. Supervisor are going to go through it and find out what are the best solution. This means why it is actually devised to pick people's performance. Brainstorming actually picks our performance. It gives us holistic ideas, efficacious solution of our most vexing, most complex dilemma. Number two, engaging and reviewing. According to Dr. Young, students are all engaged in a group of four. These students are monitored, viewed, their performance, their ideas, their thoughts, their solution, whatever they can find, must be creative, must be holistic, must be absolutely neolithic, nor paleolithic or primordial. So they engage students with each other in the group of four, and their supervisors are going to review their team performance, their achievement of the solution, the ideas, the thoughts, and the creativity, innovativeness, every single thing is viewed. And after that, the marking is given, the grades are given, and whatever the best ideas are created by them, these ideas will be actually appreciated, venerated, and the person who has actually contributed this idea will be given some kind of cash doll, some kind of award to encourage them for the better performance, peaked performance for the next time. Point number three is T-shaped mind. Brainstorming can create T-shaped mind. T-shaped mind, not only vertical or only horizontal. Vertical mind means you have plenty of knowledge about your subject, about your domain, about your vista, about your field. For example, you are a doctor, so you have lots of vertical knowledge. Vertical knowledge about medicine, about the pathology, about the disease, about every single thing. But what the brainstorming is telling you or emphasizing is that vertical knowledge is not just enough. Person must have T-shaped, vertical as well as horizontal knowledge. So the doctor must be able to have ample amount of knowledge about politics, about philosophy, about economic, about literature. So that is what the brainstorming aims at. Brainstorming actually makes the student to have textual knowledge about their educational knowledge, about their domain and field knowledge, at the same time, knowledge out of the field. They should know every single thing. They should become polymath, veritable polymath, meaning they should have knowledge about various subjects. That is called T-shaped mind. Our mind is either I-shaped, means a vertical mind, and we have only knowledge about our field, about our education, about our textbooks. But that is not enough in the brainstorming by Professor Rob Young. He says that every person should possess T-shaped mind, vertical education as well as horizontal education. Then and then the person is going to crack the solution, crack the problems, would have better solution. He would have been polymath to resolve the problem of every single vista. Point number 4 is inscribing. These viewers, that monitoring teachers are going to encourage the students to inscribe their ideas, their thoughts, their innovative approaches, whatever the holistic ideas they have created, innovative ideas come to their mind, inscribe everything, means write down everything on the piece of paper. Every single thing is inscribed, and after inscription is done, these inscribed papers are actually submitted to their supervisors. Supervisors are going to study those inscribed ideas and the thoughts and innovative, creative thinking. After minute observation, minute studies, the supervisors are going to give the markings and the grading. And those students who have actually given the best inscribing, the best creative, holistic, absolutely neolithic ideas, which are practical, which can be viable, which can be applicable, these ideas are going to give that person veneration or standing ovation. So this is about brainstorming Brainstorming is a subject given by American psychologist. He's a professor, and he has actually given four-tier approach to brainstorming. And he has emphasized, as long as you brainstorm, you are going to get the solution of each and every problem. No problem would be vexing enough, no problem would be complicated enough, no problem would be complex enough, or no problem would be unsurmountable. But every single problem will be surmountable if you are going to resort to brainstorming. When you think and you don't get solution, think that you are not actually going for brainstorming. But when you are going to think and put lots of pressure, lots of caution on your mind, you are going to get the solution of any problem in the world. He has categorically, unequivocally, clearly said, there is no problem, only there is no solution. So you find the solution. And one at a time, you are going to be able to get rid of each and every problem in your life, in your society, in your family, in your nation. So what do we need to solve the problem? One word: brainstorming, by Dr. Rob Young. Thank you very much for listening. That's all the time we have today. We're going to talk about something else next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.